Hello everyone, this is Michi Hoyer here from Avid Chronic Racing, and today we're gonna have the last chance to do some racing with the Formula Renault 2.0 around Watkins Glen. Actually trying to open the game, which is generally probably a bit tricky because session will be changed quite soon. Nevertheless, I've got something very nice to come up with. After that race, there's gonna be, I think, Laguna Seca after Watkins Glen here around. So I'm gonna bring my personal livery of the Formula Renault towards this game. So racing with the new colors of ACR Zakspeed here in the Formula Renault. On various tracks throughout this 2018 one season here on iRacing. It's a really great looking car, and I really appreciate all the sponsors and all the partners here with me. Nevertheless, we have now joined into our race session, so there's practice going on currently. I just have to admit I'm extremely cold, haven't done any iRacing the past couple of days. So that probably will be my performance today. As I hope you guys are considerably fine with that. Anyway, want to welcome you to the show here. Hopefully do some good last bit of racing on that car, on that track. And yeah, just let's have a little bit more fun. Really don't wanna go too much about it at the minute, and yeah, just hope to perform quite well to get some kind of good ending here with that car on that specific track. Past couple of races probably haven't been that good, so I really hope that will change. So practice has finished, so we're soon gonna go into the qualifying. There you go. So if you guys have any kind of questions, feel free to ask. I'll probably have a little bit more time answering them at the minute. So yeah, I hope you guys will appreciate seeing some drive. Can't really tell you whether it's gonna be worth watching or not. So if you probably love to see failing, then it could be quite entertaining to you. I don't really know yet. Definitely will give my best here. Nevertheless, joining in this session without any further practice whatsoever. I'm not going to expect the best things from me. Nevertheless, I will try giving it best. As I hope that some stuttering that has been going on the stream is fixed now. Hey Michael, thank you very much for joining me in here again. Again, thank you very much for your donation yesterday. I really appreciate it, and really gonna save the money to get some high level equipment at some point. Before that I probably have to change rooms or homes, whatever. but I'm definitely looking forward to spend all that money by side and put it on equipment then, as soon as I'm ready to put new. As I would like to welcome Sailor as well. I hope that name is somewhat spelled right. As we're opening into our first timed lap here around this Watkins Glen circuit. And I have no clue what this time bar at the top is referring at. Oh dear. So, either tire is not on temperature, or again hitting too hard on those curbs. I've changed a lot on those tire pressures. Maybe that was the maybe that was wrong. So anyway, try to make the next lap a better lap. I don't think that this lap will count anyway, because of the loss of control. That was interesting, Michael. What did you say then? So that's useful information, as Stefan just informed me that the current time bar at the top is counting against my ever best lap. So I probably should change that. Oh, for God's sake. You got to be kidding. So I think it's definitely the pressures that's wrong here. Because for the second time I just simply lost the car on yeah, bouncing, rolling towards that curb and then hitting some kind of different thing there. So I'm gonna redial in old tire pressures. I was playing with them all week, never felt comfortable with any setting, so nevertheless, that's what we're going to be racing here. And I was in full fuel as well, which didn't even help. Anyway, we just take it that we do not have a time, I think. So that's results. Yep, no time whatsoever. Definitely not racing in the top split, so that would mean we will definitely have some fun when coming from the back. Probably should get out and try to just turn in another lap to see where the car balance is fine now. Does not necessarily have to be a qualifying lap whatsoever. I'm just eager to know on car balance. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Not too sure on over or understeer though, so I will try to put in a click more front wing and see if I can get another run towards there. Just to see whether it may have been the front wing that caused the car to spin at that point rather than the tire pressures, but I think it's a comparison of everything. So there's some more streaming coming up today. I'm gonna do some Motorsport Manager on the SimPit channel for you guys today. So if you want to join that, feel free to do so. I don't really know whether this aero setting is right to me, or if it's just too hard. I mean, I was bouncing quite a lot here. I really want to have a save race today, so probably keep it 30 and 15. So what kind of calculations he was on about there, Michael? Because actually currently we're not talking about any engine power or any engine mix. So was he just referring in general about performances, like simulating engine stuff, or what he was really on about? As we're going into the grid, and we're definitely gonna have some fun to come out P22. Trying to make up some places and finish in a good result. But most importantly, have a clean race. As we're waiting for the lights to come on. There you go. Alright, so the critical moments definitely are done. It's just about keeping eyes open and keep away from the bad activities. Which is not too easy at the current stage. Probably that's the wrong end. Well, I can see broken netcode going on at the front, so it's gonna be considerably interesting to get past that guy in the green car ahead. And that guy really doesn't care too much about safety rating, I assume. As I got Rolf on my back here. Yep, the 2 wide was tricky, but it happily worked out. Despite me losing quite a bit some time here. So position change up front, maybe we can benefit. Not really. So it's 3 wide to that chicane now. And I'm simply gonna wait and see what happens. So at least one guy was passed. Really, the car in the green guy, the guy in the green car doesn't really give a damn about anything whatsoever. So if I make a pass on him, that really needs a lot of commitment and awareness. As the split is racing considerably clean, I have to say. That could have been exactly that move that was needed. As I'm missing a tiny little bit of a slipstream from the car ahead. But literally it seems like it's enough. Just need to make sure now to run a little bit away. Height and car balance. Nevertheless, I do not really know about my current performance really, as I'm sitting now on P11 I think, and I'm catching the guys ahead, but going past them without any contact or any issues, it's gonna be a bit tricky, I assume. As in the next lap around, probably I will definitely hit the slipstream. And scrolling a little bit forward, I can see that, yeah, that's gonna probably be the maximum from the back, is a P8. So I really need to come in the slipstream. In order to be able to really attack. Which requires clean driving though, so need to improve a little bit on that. That was close. So, can we come up with a move? That went well. Now it's time to walk away. That was good. Car behind was put into a mistake. Oh, we lost a tiny bit on the ground to the guy ahead though. 2.8 seconds. Nevertheless, I think he was the slowest out of that group of three. So we might have a chance to still pick him. Really trying to put on the pressure now. Putting in fastest lap of the race for me personally here. And there's another 10 laps to go. So plenty of time left, anything can still happen. We all know that. Yeah, I think I'm slowly coming towards him. Which is good. As I got someone behind on my mirrors again. And I've currently no clue who that is. I just now saw. There's Govan Keaveney running in P4 at the minute. Fellow follower here of this channel as well. And I'm sure he will be quite satisfied to win over me here. Doesn't really having a hard time getting into the slipstream of guy ahead, which I really should do soon. I lost out too much time though in that lap. It's very important to pick up the draft to have any kind of chance to make up some space on the straights. I think you guys can see I'm pushing quite a bit. Was not the best way to take it. That was a crucial corner. Could get me soon into his draft. I should have had that corner a lot better than it would have been the case probably, because I would be a tenth quicker then. And a tenth closer, and that would basically get me the draft. And she's pulling away on the straights now. I think there we go. 7/10, that's where the draft kicks in. Oh, stop doing that, please. There's the draft, and that could actually make us help doing a move here. Gonna be close, I think. and it just lets us go through that corner. No, don't throw it away. So I think 4 laps to go, that is. So 2 laps to go. Not another personal best lap time, but close to it. At least we did another 44. And I really have to check temperatures and everything to evaluate what the 44 is worth. With Gove and Keeney probably being in the split, it was not too bad. As there's still a bunch of guys fighting ahead. They're considerably close to each other, so there might still happen something. And despite it's a 9-second gap, we obviously try to stay close and see whether we can take advantage from that. If there happens anything, as they are side by side at the minute. But I do think they have swapped places already. Nothing has happened. Because at this stage I think everyone takes it easy. So probably P8 is the maximum. As there is another yellow flag. Who was that though? It was the P6 guy actually, so that's me into 7th place in the end. Seems like something has happened there still. As I take it, safety around here. Not necessary to lose the car at all now. Not necessary to push at all, as the gaps are now considerably safe. As Govan has just lost his 2nd place somehow again. So really gonna be interested in the strength of field in the end. All I do know though is I'm going to come home in 7th. Which is kind of good ending to the series here in that week, along Watkins Glen. As I quickly gonna park it on the inside. Not get hit or anything. And save an incident-free race, I think. Looking at the info, yeah, incident count is 0 here. So track temperature 36 degrees. That is probably the hottest surface I ever raced on here at Watkins Glen in the end. So putting in a 44 during race is probably not that bad. Not sure if I could have been able to do anything about the top running guys here. However, being in P7 is kind of good end to me. And I hope you guys had some fun around here, as I quickly gonna wait until this race session is be taken into consideration in the series final results. So that means leaving this area here. I'll see my mails probably, but I will be interested in, good God. So that's iRacing. Gonna have a look. As I think results are updated already, as far as I can read it here at the top. Into the final result preparation sheet. Search now, gathering data. Yes, that's the session from today. Yeah, thank you very much indeed here, Michael. It was definitely a clean run, and I think it was kind of a difficult race, so it was definitely being the top split where I raced in. So coming in home 7th is not that bad, hence why the rating is going to get up quite a bit though, despite not being in the top spots. But looking at the guys in here, some A-class drivers, here Govan Keeney in that third place position. Also gained some iRating, and well, here's some guy from Italy with 5,000 iRating. Good God. I mean, even Stefan Hermann here, I was probably kinda close finish, just a few tenths. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. As I already said, tonight there's gonna be some kind of different show on the SimPit channel. I'm not really sure when I will do it. Probably around, yeah, the next 5 to 6 hours are gonna be live on the SimPit doing some motorsport manager. So what I was thinking is what else can we do here on that show to give you a little bit different content, to give you a little bit different show, different entertaining. And I know there's quite some few guys out there saying, oh well, I might not be able to go as fast as the quickest guys anyway. But I do know a lot about setting up cars. I do know a lot about race strategy, about, well, common sense in racing, what's sensible, what is less sensible. So I decided to run an entirely different show on doing some motorsport manager. Obviously, I've already run that game quite a bit, so you guys are gonna join me in the middle of some season. I've just got promoted with my team from the lowest division into the mid-class division. Obviously, running Avid Chronic Racing there as well. So I wanna like to show you the game. Would like to show you how this is played, I wanna say, or how you taking on the action there. And yeah, I would like to just ditch my nose into some kind of new waters, see whether you guys like it. There's going to be more interactive since you guys can ask me a series of questions. You guys can even give some suggestion of what to do, what not to do, and we're probably going to discuss it throughout that race. The only thing is I need to talk a little bit more quiet in the evening, so that you guys probably have to turn up the volume quite a bit in order to hear me. Nevertheless, I hope I can give you a great show tonight. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching me in here during the last race in the Formula Renault around Watkins Glen here on iRacing in the first week. And I hope you enjoyed it. For me, it was the first ever clean race with that Formula Renault here, fully incident-free. So that's good. No bad situations anyway. And yeah, I think that's a very, very good term to end this series here for me. As yeah, going to wait and see what's coming up next. Since I do not really like Laguna Seca, I probably won't do much iRacing on there, or probably race with another car. We will see. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you back in, yeah, as I said, 4 to 5 or 6 hours from now. Probably not 6, but more 4 or 5. Then being live on the SimPit, doing some motorsport manager. If you wanna get your friends in, tell them if you like what you see. Like, share, and subscribe. Also tell them about the show of tonight's motorsport manager show. And I hope to see some guys of you there. As I'm sure that Sean Cole will also like. Anyway, about Sean Cole, he's going to be live in 30 minutes again. As he has prepared kind of special thing for you guys. It's a new kind of website, a new kind of space to share commitment, to show commitment, to share passion. So I can only encourage you watching the SimPit in 24 minutes until he's live to show you something very interesting there. as Dragon just wanted to tell me any kind of question. So Michi, what wheel degree setting should I put in for rallycross racing using the G29? You probably don't want to tell the wheel too much. I have 380 degrees, which is a little bit more about halfway a turn, just like that. So yeah, probably you want to have it a little bit less than, so maybe 300, so you can steer quite a lot into either direction because you're drifting quite a lot. So that means you have to control the slide or the drift in quite a short period of time, which means if you have like a 480 degree, this is less turning like you have it on 300 degree. So sometimes you really need to have a very sharp and very quickly turning on the wheel. So probably you want to put the range a little bit shorter. That's just my expectation, or would just be my suggestion. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching in here. Yes, changing sims. I can see where your question is going, Michael. Changing sims is meant to be a lot different in between. So yeah, I mean, coming from rFactor from yesterday, I mean, it was doing quite a bit of rFactor yesterday. I mean, most of you guys probably watched a 3 hours stream with a long race. So definitely the first feeling of coming back to iRacing. I spun twice. I mean, I could adapt to the car in relatively short time because I've driven it before, which is good. Nevertheless, changing the swim, the sims probably has, as Michael just suggested, some kind of effect. I mean, as a good driver, if you drive a lot of Formula Renault on iRacing and then do a lot of FSR on rFactor 2, jumping between the two worlds is considerably easy if you're used to it. Like, it only takes like 10 to 15 minutes to really get in. So yes, there is some kind of effect. On some days you probably won't even reach your level when jumping around between the sims. There's also some kind of day-to-day form, I would say. But yeah, I mean, if you have a lot of experience on both side of cars, it probably takes you around 10 or 15 minutes, 10 to 15 laps to get back at least to 99% of your performance as before. So that definitely helps if you are able to adapt in quite a short time. Anyway, guys, I've told you about the program. Sean is live in 20 minutes, showing some interesting stuff. I'm going to be live in 4 to 5 hours, doing Motorsport Manager. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you later.